Hey guys, thanks for joining. We have a quick pop in live. I hope you guys don't mind. And I hope you guys got out today and enjoyed this nice weather. It's really nice out. Let's get into the show. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Hello to everyone in the chat. Thanks, Truth, for being here as well as Tiffany Thomas. Let's just go ahead and jump on in. Now, of course, you guys saw in our earlier video where we talked about, let me pull it up. Trick Daddy, honey, got canceled at a college event where he was told not to use profanity and lewd rhetoric, we'll say it that way, in his songs that he performed, and he did not listen, and he just said what he wanted to say. Therefore, they canceled the show, and people got up and started walking out. We showed you guys that. But Trick Daddy goes off on the Alpha Kappa director after his performance at the conference was shut down for his lyrics, claims that she's defaming him to save face. He says that don't give me no effing playlist. He says that this ain't your wedding. Wow. So he is going off. But I mean, if they talk to you prior to the event to let you know that they don't want you to say certain things or have it, too grimy because, certain ears are there. They just don't want that at their show. Then you have to be respectful towards that. So getting upset and cussing these people out and clapping back like, no, they told you beforehand. But let's get into what he had to say.
So here's the thing. To whoever your organization is, I don't care if you're the director, the president, I don't give a fuck what you is to this organization. Don't use my name to save face for your motherfucker self. Don't lie on me. That's the definition of my character. Don't motherfucking defamate my character. Okay? Don't defamate my motherfucking character. Don't do that. So I make sure y'all can hear me. First of all, I want to make sure I'm loud and clear so y'all can hear me. So when I tell y'all this, do not defamate my character. I see a post.
It's supposed to be defamed, but okay.
With a director of the AKA gang, or well, whatever the fuck she supposed to be. No disrespect to the AKAs. Most highly respected, some of the most beautiful, attractive, and successful women that I know are AKAs. So no disrespect to y'all. This is for y'all regional director who got me totally fucked up. Don't lie on my motherfucking name. They had their regional conference in Orlando, and they booked me to perform. Trick Daddy Dollars. Yeah, they booked me to perform. I want y'all to tell me in the comments, I want to know, when it's time for Trick Daddy to perform at your event, what the fuck do you think he gonna perform? So the girl name is Tiffany Moore something. Tiffany, the director, the Southeast region, the director. You should have stayed off social media, put my name involved in there, because I heard you running for some type of office or something. I will get on your ass every day until you won't motherfucking win. Don't play with me. Don't play. That's right. So I'm performing for the AKAs.
That's uncalled for. That's uncalled for, Trick Daddy. I'm trying to figure out who the hell booked him. Like, whose idea was it to say, okay, yeah, Trick Daddy is the one we want for this show? Like, there's so many other artists out there that could have performed, and it could have been a great show. Why him? When you know the type of music that he performs.
Yeah, I do Jump on the D. That's one of my records. You should have known that when you booked me. But don't put out no statement talking about you told me what the motherfucker, you gave me a playlist. You can't give me no motherfucking playlist. This ain't your wedding. Fuck wrong with you? I ain't no shorty. I ain't no little ass boy. Anybody that was in that Sadiddy and was sanctified, they should not been in there once I grabbed that. They had their regional conference in Orlando, and they booked me to perform. Trick Daddy Dollars. Motherfucking Mike. I ain't asked to be there, y'all. And I gave you, get y'all motherfucking get the rest of my motherfucking money. Do not use me to save face. I ain't the motherfucking one. Don't play with me. And I ain't mean to call you no hoe. Motherfucking Mike. I ain't asked to be there, y'all.
Hey, man, I flew out to Orlando to see Trick Daddy. Who is that? Man,
So y'all see people were actually leaving while he was performing. We saw that this morning in my video. It was a whole total mess, and they wound up shutting this performance down because it became too grimy. His lyrics were very disrespectful with the mother effing this and talking about women, spreading they, use your imagination. Like, this is at a event where like grown people are there just to, have a nice little fun, a little rap, but not too far. But he just didn't give a damn. But of course, they said that they did prep him prior to the show to say, hey, We want you to do your music, but let's dumb it down just a little bit because we don't want no ratchet, lyrics and stuff like that being played. No, probably no booty popping and all that either. But obviously he did not listen to that, and now he has responded, which I felt that was very disrespectful, calling the lady a hoe and then saying you're gonna keep it, make it to where she won't win whatever election she's running for. Like, that's just too much. I'm sure they will not book his ass again. He should have been glad anybody was booking him, because I really haven't heard anything else that he had going on except Love and Hip Hop Miami and that weak ass cooking show he got over there. There ain't nobody eating that shit. But let's continue on, child. That was a horrible idea. So for those of you that are trying to get into the dating world, probably not be on this site, because it's well, any site you gotta do your homework on and do your backgrounds on. Looking at this guy, you can see in his eyes that his eyes are definitely dead. There's something going on with this fool, and he is crazy. Let's get into this. I wanted to bring this to everyone's attention because I know it's getting ready to be, hot outside. People gonna be trying to be booed up and looking for a boo. Please make sure that you are doing your due diligence when you're looking to meet someone. First of all, do not be inviting them to your house. I don't know why people don't understand how crazy that can be, especially when you have kids. You put not only your kids, but you put yourself in harm's way when you invite strangers to your home. They might sound nice over the phone. They might sound or look nice when you're talking on FaceTime. But when you get a person in your domain, in your home, alone, where there's no police officers or no public person to be witness to something, then you put yourself in a position for things to happen. Let's get into this. This was something crazy that just dropped on the Neighborhood Talk. So Arkansas man is arrested after threatening to unalive a woman that he met on Facebook that let him spend the night. Who is this crazy? Police say he demanded $100 to leave before saying he beat her in front of her child. This is dangerous. He looks crazy. Right? He looks crazy. So according to the Arkansas authorities, they said that a woman in Jonesboro is speaking out after a man she tried to help allegedly turned on her when she asked him to leave her home. She didn't let him in there. Don't let strangers in your home. I don't give a hot damn how long you've been talking to him. No. So the police say that 25-year-old Trevon Chalmers is now facing a felony charge for first-degree terroristic threatening after a woman said that she met Chalmers on Facebook last July and the two were just friends. Now, earlier this year, he allegedly got into it with his roommates and had nowhere to go, so she let him stay the night out of sympathy. Said that by Thursday, he still hadn't left. Now, when she told him that it was time to go, things escalated. It goes on to say that police say that Chalmers demanded $100 to leave and threatened to start destroying her property if she didn't pay him. It goes on to say that he also reportedly told her that she would have to call the police to get him out. Crazy. It didn't stop there. She claims that he then threatened to pow her and her family and beat her badly in front of her child, her young child. The woman ended up leaving to take her child to school and later called the police from work, saying that she was too scared to go back home. She eventually returned, and when officers arrived, they found Chalmers sitting on the couch with a duffel bag by the door. It says that as police made contact, he reportedly grabbed his bag and yelled, "I'm leaving." So officers arrested him on the spot, and during his arrest, they say they found marijuana on his possession or in his possession. His bond has been set at $15,000, and no contact order is now in place. He probably gonna be getting out because he don't have a place to stay. He damn sure don't have no bond for no $15,000. Again, this could have been avoided. Do not be allowing people to stay in your house. I don't care what kind of sob story they have. If you're trying to meet someone, make sure that they have a very stable living environment, because you have people out there who meet other people for a place to stay. They're not necessarily trying to meet you or get to know you. When they find out that you have a place of your own and that you're stable and you have money coming in, a lot of times they'll want to move in with you and sit down on you financially and in any other type of way and become comfortable with you taking care of them as a grown ass man or woman, because women do it too. But this could have been a very dangerous situation. Thank God she got her kid and got the hell out of there and just let him stay, and then call the police and let them come back and do what they needed to do. But word to the wise, do not invite strangers, because this man obviously was a stranger. You only knew him since July. You didn't know him in order to allow him to come into your house, even to stay for a few nights, feeling sorry for him. He could have unalived her as well as her child. He looks crazy. So please be careful on these dating sites, especially this Facebook site. I don't do anything on Facebook but just post on my Caramel Show page. I don't be on no damn. Well, of course I wouldn't be on a dating site. I'm married, but like, what is it? What's the thing where you be trying to buy stuff? I can't even think of the damn place. Marketplace. I don't even be on Marketplace because it be people on there getting robbed. Like they put things on there like they're going to sell it, and then you come to purchase or pay for something. And I've heard stories of people getting robbed from going to pick up something from Marketplace on Facebook. So please, 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 not just for Facebook to be safe, but be safe on any site that you go on out here. Okay. And absolutely any dates that you're taking where you're trying to meet someone, it should be in a public place where there's a lot of people. In case these motherfuckers want to nut up on you and start acting crazy, then you have witnesses and somebody that can step in and assist. All right, let's get into this next topic. Destiny is getting ready to do an interview, and it looks like she's going to be exposing some of the damn cast. Let's get into her. I said, okay, hold up now. Now I know she fell out with Tisha, but she mentioned something about the Scotts too. So because I know on this a couple episodes, she went to where they came to Detroit to be supportive with her or for her when she was trying to locate her family. But shout out to No Chaser, because it said there's an exclusive interview with Destiny Payton of Love and Marriage Huntsville that's supposed to drop tonight at 9. I may check it out just to see what it's about. And available early at 6 p.m. Okay, so let's get into what Destiny had to say. We're going to look at the little clip. So again, it will be in the lounge with Destiny Payton tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to check it out because it looks like she's about to spill some tea, child. Y'all know I'm nosy. So let's go.
Started at the beginning, there were things that I legally couldn't talk about. She's in a relationship where I think both of them should be questioned about their honesty. Tisha's gonna Tisha, and she gonna say what she said. I'm like, girl, okay. If you're gonna ask me about the Scotts, I'm just gonna say all of them gaslighters.
All right. So it sounds like she might be trying to allude to maybe some infidelity somewhere. She's talking about relationship stuff. She may be talking about some LeBeric stuff because she was saying there were some things that she couldn't legally talk about. You guys know she's already mentioned that before about LeBeric and their legal situation with their son and their marriage and all of that. I hope she don't wind up going back to jail because he already has a clause in their divorce where she's not to talk about him in interviews like at all. So if she violates that, y'all know he gonna be listening, child. Once he get a whiff of that, her ass gonna be getting arrested again. I would not do any interviews about LeBeric. I would hope that Destiny had so many other things going on in her life, which she probably don't, but that she could talk about versus him, because he's made it very clear that he will have her arrested if he mentions her. He don't want her speaking about him at all. But so it looks like in this interview, she may be mentioning him, saying that she can speak now. But back then there were legal ramifications that she could not get past in terms of speaking on marriage, divorce, and she called it abuse. But I mean, from what I've heard and from what was told to me, that you were swinging on him and grabbing on his shirt and ripping it. So that if that ain't abuse, I don't know what it is. I can't speak on LeBeric because I didn't stay in the house with you guys, but I'm pretty sure that it couldn't have been just one-sided. Destiny, we've seen you bucking up trying to fight people on TV. That's all I know. All right, I'm just saying you kind of left a pattern to where people can kind of see that you do have violent tendencies. Shit, you try to fight. What's the child name? You try to fight several people. You done bucked up on Melody. You done bucked up on Storm. You done bucked up on everybody on the damn show, right? She's bucked up on everybody. So I mean, I don't know. I'm play one more time. I'm gonna check it out to see exactly what it is she's gonna be revealing. Shout out to No Chaser. He does some great interviews as well.
Started at the beginning, there were things that I legally couldn't talk about. She's in a relationship where I think both of them should be questioned about their honesty. Tisha's gonna Tisha, and she gonna say what she said. I'm like, girl, okay. If you're gonna ask me about the Scotts, I'm just gonna say all of them gaslighters.
All right, if you're gonna ask me about the Scotts, I'm just gonna say all of them are gaslighters. Well, maybe she's falling out with all of them since she has now declared that she and Tisha are no longer friends. Y'all know they had a huge falling out. They don't really speak. They're probably just filming for the sake of getting their check. But I did hear that they had a little blow up to where they're not friends and are speaking anymore. I mean, the shit was fake anyway. I feel like Destiny be friends with people who she feel that she can probably come up off of or get something from, right? I didn't even think that whole friendship between she and Stormy was real. I feel like she was hanging around Stormy because Stormy had connections and she was doing very well at the time. And Destiny was trying to do some of the same things that Stormy was doing. She was hanging around Tisha because Tisha had, you know, a little access to certain things, and that's just what it was. But Destiny is doing her real estate thing now, so I guess shout out to her for finding something to do. She did get her real estate license back, so I did see online that she was showing homes and that she's back doing that again. So maybe that'll give her some help her generate some income so that she can handle some things that she needs to handle. Okay, but I'll be checking out this interview because now I'm interested to see what she's gonna say, because it looks like she's throwing in a little shade, and I love a little shade. All right, let's get into this last piece because this is a quick pop in, you guys. I'm not gonna hold you guys long. Not gonna hold you long. All right. So Jada Pinkett Smith, there's an interview that Jada Pinkett Smith sat down and had a talk. Okay, shout out to my mixtapes, where she revealed some things about Will Smith and her marriage to him. Now, you guys already know that it's rumored around Hollywood that that Jada and Will are swingers in Hollywood, that they do invite other people into the bedroom, and they don't have a problem going to other people's bedroom and sharing each other. Will can be with who he wants to, and Jada can do what she wants. But she kind of breaks it down here. Jada says that no matter how hard Will tried to make her happy, it just never worked. So they've also made a vow that they were never going to divorce. I'm going to read that to you guys here in a second. But let's get into this interview. I would not want to be in a situation where I'm miserable and just staying with somebody and you go do what you want to do and I do what I want to do. Like, what is that? Like, leave each other alone already. This is toxic. Let's go.
Responsibility to make you happy. He can't. It's impossible. But it took me forever. Hard-headed, stubborn, you know, because that romantic idea. And that's why I talk about checking the boxes. It's like, I did everything I was supposed to do. You get to have your dream. How come I'm not having mine? And that's because Will was doing what he wanted to do.
He was making himself happy.
He was making himself happy.
And he says that to you, doesn't he? He says, when you separate, he says he wants you to go and...
He's like, go make yourself happy. It is not his responsibility to make you happy. He can't. It's impossible. But it took me forever. Hard-headed, stubborn, you know, because that romantic idea. And that's why I talk.
It has to be hard to live with someone that you took vows with, and you guys are just primarily living as roommates. And it has to be hard to see him getting dressed, go take a shower, get dressed, put on cologne to go out, to go on a date with someone else, and you're sitting at home alone. Or you getting up to get dressed to go out, and you know, it's just understood that the two of you guys are just allowing each other to be happy. That is some toxic shit. I could not live like that. That is
talk about checking the boxes. It's like, I did everything I was supposed to do. You get to have your dream. How come I'm not having mine? And that's because Will was doing what he wanted to do.
He was making himself happy.
He was making himself happy.
Does that include him being with Dwayne Martin? Because there were rumors that he and Dwayne Martin had something going on. Even his ex-manager talked about it as well, who was his best friend for over 20-something years, the same one who says that he was going to sue Jada Pinkett for some things as well. But does that mean that he, you know, can go out and be with people like Dwayne Martin? I'm going to say allegedly because I haven't seen him, but that's the rumor around town, is that Will does like to indulge with, you know, the same sex sometimes. I don't know. I'm gonna say allegedly. But and then Jada, it's no coincidence why they damn kids are so fucking crazy and weird. Because they mom and daddy is weird and crazy. So now the kids are damn crazy. The son is running around. He don't know if he want to wear a tutu and some damn cowboy boots and some damn lipstick, red lipstick and some pigtails. Like they just don't know what is going on. And the daughter is weird as well. Like, oh God.
He says that to you, doesn't he? He says, when you separate, he says he wants you to go and...
He's like, go make yourself happy. It is not his responsibility.
Child. Now, y'all know the rumor also is that his ex-wife, what is it, Cherie, walked in on him with, I think, a man. Okay. And she hurried up and got the hell out of there. They just made it clear that they would co-parent their child. But yeah, it is rumored that she walked in on him with some guy and she decided to end the marriage. That's the rumor that's out there. But let me go ahead, because I pulled this up about Will and Jada's marriage. Because child, this is some Hollywood weird bull-ish, okay? Weird. I could not live like that. I just could not. All right, so Will and Jada Smith Jada Pinkett Smith, are not planning to divorce despite being separated since 2016. This is 2026, so they've been separated since 2016. It says their current relationship status is separation. Jada Pinkett Smith revealed that she and Will have been living separately since 2016. However, they have not pursued a legal divorce and continue to maintain a close relationship. They do be at award shows and stuff together, and they sit together like they're a happy married couple. So weird, right? I mean, they were sitting together when he got up to slap Chris Rock. You know, y'all remember that situation. And he was very upset that Chris Rock was making a joke about Jada. He got up there to defend her. So I don't know. So it said commitment to each other is Jada has expressed that divorce is not an option for them. In other words, she says, I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce, emphasizing their commitment to work through their issues together. How's it working through it when y'all decide to live separate lives in a marriage? Weird. Let's continue. It says public appearances. The couple has been seen together at various events, including supporting their son Jaden at Paris Fashion Week in January 2026. This indicates that they still share a supportive and amicable relationship. Okay. And then it says future outlook, long-term partnership is Jada has stated that they are staying together forever, highlighting their intention to remain connected despite their separation. She mentions that they are focused on deep healing and figuring out their partnership moving forward. In summary, it says that while Will and Jada are currently separated, they have no plans for divorce and continue to support each other as family or as a family. Their relationship remains complex, but they are committed to navigating it together. I don't see togetherness here. Okay. All right. Now give me a second because I want to pull up Will Smith's ex-wife, Cherie, walking in on him. There's videos and everything out there. Sheree Sampino, y'all remember her from the what is it? Hollywood Exes or something like that. She was on with R. Kelly's ex-wife. Y'all remember that? Give me a second, y'all. Benny Medina. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Hot damn hole. Here we go again. Child. Okay, hold on. I knew I won't lie. I knew I won't lie. Okay, let's take a look at this. We ain't gonna stay on it long. Maybe Jada has realized that Will really does not like just to be with a woman, and she wants him to go out and be happy to do what he wants to do, especially if there are rumors of him being out there with Dwayne Martin, who used to be married to Tisha Campbell from the show Martin. So it said the actress Alexis Arquette posts hostile Facebook rant claiming that Will Smith's ex-wife walked in on him with another dude. It says that I learned that Alexis Arquette is an American actress, musician, and cabaret performer. She's also a trans woman who was born Robert Arquette. She is the sister of David and Patricia Arquette. The majority of the Arquette's film work has been in low budget and independent films. Let's get down. I want to get into the mess, honey. Okay, so it says in an effort to become marginally relevant again or to make Will and Jada Smith's day even worse, it says after getting lambasted by Aunt Viv from Fresh Prince after Jada announced a possible boycott of the Oscars, the transgender activist took to Facebook to air some dirty laundry about the A-list couple to anyone interested in what she has to say. Said that here's some context for you, bro. Said that Will was married to Cherie Zampino for 3 years in the early 90s and married Jada Pinkett 2 years after the divorce. Benny Medina is a big wig Hollywood manager, and his story was the basis of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So the Arquette continues to throw darts in the comment sections of the post, claiming that after walking in on Will and Benny Zampino was paid, and Benny Medina, says Zampino was paid off to keep silent. She then continued, he wanted respect as a serious actor. Too bad he sucks. Says that who would have thought that Alexis Arquette has an axe to grind with Will Smith? Child, so it says that this person walked in. I know I read it somewhere that this person walked in on Will Smith, and now that they're saying here, I couldn't remember who the person was, Benny Medina. Okay, damn. That is a hot ass mess. What y'all think about it? So maybe Jada's allowing him to live in his truth, and in another way protecting him so that his truth doesn't get out. Because y'all know it's just rumors at this point that Will like guys. Y'all know he's been seen in movies like kissing guys like no problem. But maybe, just maybe behind the scenes that he does have a fetish for, or maybe he is attracted to men and she's deciding to stay with him because really it is cheaper to stay in a marriage versus get divorced. They have a lot of shit and or money to split up if they decide to get divorced. But maybe that's Jada's way of protecting Will while she also protects her own secrets and what she likes to do maybe behind closed doors as well, right? I told y'all I read that shit somewhere. But y'all let me know what y'all think, child. That's a little juicy tea right there, okay? Yeah, y'all said that's too much. I'm telling y'all, Will's and I played it for you guys right here. He did an interview with Tasha K where he talked about he was looking for Will Smith on the set of a show they were supposed to be filming or whatever, and walked in. He said he walked into a door where Will Smith was plowing out Dwayne Martin like from the back, and all you could hear was like meat slapping. So he put your imagination together, and they were in there getting it on. And he said he just stood there like, oh shit, what is this? Like, what are y'all doing? And yeah, so maybe that's what's going on, child. I think it was this on the show My Wife and Kids, on the set for My Wife and Kids, he was saying. And they couldn't find Will nowhere, and they couldn't find Dwayne. But he said when he opened the door, they was in there getting it on, honey. I said, oh shit. But shout out to you guys. Let's get out of here. I ain't gonna hold y'all no more. Shout out to Truth TV Podcast, Tiffany Thomas and Rose Armstead. Thank y'all for modding for me. Thank you to all the content creators that joined us live, all my Caramellians in the bushes as well as in the chat. Please hype up this video, like this video, check out Rail's World as well. Happy Easter. Yeah, happy Easter. Tomorrow is Easter. I hope you guys have your started your dinner for tomorrow. I think we're gonna grill out tomorrow. That's what we decided we want to do. I've already been prepping my stuff for tomorrow. I don't really want to go anywhere or do anything. Y'all, I'm tired as hell. I pretty much want to stay at home tomorrow and grill and just kind of have family time. So yeah, we'll be doing that. So yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Unless we have some breaking news, I'll see you guys tomorrow. But please, again, don't forget to like this video to support it and push it into the algorithm. All right. I will see you guys later until the next video. Bye. Let's get you guys something to get out of here on. Let's see. Let's see. I got some new music. What I want to play for y'all. Okay. Yeah, we play that one because I do loud there. I like it.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, no, this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid.